As you can see from the video, SCE's PlayStation Network video delivery service will be available on both PS3 and PSP, and will initially consist of films only, but with a healthy mix of all major studios, as well as, crucially, local market content. The principle of local content for local people has helped establish PlayStation throughout Europe and the PAL territories. And it underpins our approach to video. Viewers will be able to both rent and buy the films, and will have the choice of watching them in both standard and high definition. The video delivery service will be fully integrated within the PlayStation Network, using the same login, wallet system, and user interface. Viewers can watch a film shortly after the download begins, and they can also access games or other content on their PS3 while the download is taking place. We will be launching the service in the UK, France, Germany, and Spain this November, with access to a catalog of hundreds of movies. And of course, we'll be rolling out the service to our other stores throughout 2010, and we'll keep you informed of the launch dates as we have them confirmed. I'm sure you'll all agree that it's an exciting time to be part of the PlayStation Network community, with the breadth of content growing exponentially. And that new content doesn't stop with the introduction of the video delivery service. Today, I want to introduce you to the digital reader for PSP, which will be available on the North American and European PlayStation stores this December. With the ability to read many different types of media on your PSP, the digital reader will launch with a service called Digital Comics, initially to be available in English, with further languages to be added over the following weeks and months. Digital Comics will launch with hundreds of comics available, with many new comics being added each and every month. The comics will vary greatly, from the biggest names in the comic world, including the Marvel Comics stable, names such as Spider-Man, X-Men, and the Fantastic Four. We also have from IDW, Transformers, and Star Trek, and in partnership with iVerse Media, brands like Archie Comics and Image Comics is proof, all the way to graphic novels and small indie publishers, and of course, local publishers. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce Ira Rubinstein, Executive Vice President, Global Digital Media Group from Marvel Entertainment, to tell us a little bit more about their involvement in this critical project. Please welcome Ira.
Thank you, Andy, for allowing me and my Wolverine jacket to join you this evening. We're delighted to be working with PlayStation on this project. Marvel is really excited about the innovative new approach to comic book content, which we believe can help to enhance the comic book experience. Marvel has often been credited with being a company not afraid to take risks, and that has embraced changing technologies to bring fantastic content to our fans in as many ways possible. Today is a great example of that. We are very excited to be offering our catalog of comics to the PlayStation community, a community so closely aligned with the Marvel universe. For 70 years now, Marvel has created unique characters that have captured the imagination of many generations, bringing the likes of Wolverine, Captain America, Iron Man, Spider-Man, and the Hulk to the PSP generation is something that is at the core of our business. This is not our first entry in the gaming world, as many of our characters have been featured in PlayStation games, most recently Wolverine, and coming September 15th, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. But it's certainly possible that this service could eventually become our most significant. Thank you again very much for allowing me to be here this evening. I'll now hand you back to Andy.
Thank you, Ira. Let's take a quick look at digital comics in action. I'm sure you'll agree that the content looks stunning. And I look forward to telling you more about comic book content, as well as other broader reading material for the digital reader in the near future. With PSP 3000 going strong and the introduction of PSP Go fast approaching, 2009 promises to be an incredibly successful year for our PSP business. We've shown some great new games coming to PSP, including strong-performing IPs like MotorStorm, Little Big Planet, and Gran Turismo. I'm pleased to announce that Loco Roco, Midnight Carnival, and Eye of Judgment will be available for the first time on the show floor. This year's lineup of games on PSP is the strongest ever. It's certainly a very exciting time for PSP. And with that in mind, our priority for the business this year is simple: content, content, and more content. But in addition to the fantastic software lineup we have this year, as well as the video delivery service and comics service, there is a completely new offering that I want to introduce to you this evening. We've talked extensively with PSP owners, and we've understood a shift in their entertainment needs. We've seen that in addition to the rich gaming experiences on blockbuster titles already available on PSP, there's a desire for more bite-sized, snackable games, perfect for those with little time to play. So tonight, I'm happy to say that we have an initiative that meets this need, one which will make PSP even more essential for those on the go. The solution is minis on PSP. So what are minis? Well, at E3, we announced a major reduction in the price of the PSP Developer Kit. Minis are one of the benefits of that lower price, allowing many developers who've never developed games for PSP before to do so for the first time. Minis will be a new section on the PlayStation Store, offering a wide variety of smaller, downloadable games at low prices. Available exclusively via digital distribution, the games will have a 100 megabyte size limit, ensuring a quick and easy-to-download experience. We've already been working with a wide variety of developers from all over the world, from Game Shasta in India to Half-Brick Studios in Australia, to create an extensive catalog of content for launch. Some of the developers, like Create, originally from Russia, have already been creating content for PSN. Others, like G5 Entertainment, have made the transition from the PC, or, like Subatomic Studios, from the mobile games market to the PSP. And we also have the support of more traditional game publishers as well. And I'm pleased to announce that Electronic Arts, for example, will have Sudoku and Tetris, with other titles to follow before the end of the year. Best of all, this is an initiative that is ready to go. The mini section will be available on the store at the launch of PSP Go on the 1st of October, and will offer 15 new games on day one, with more than 50 being offered in 2009. That's a huge number of games coming to PSP this year, playable on all models of the format. But rather than me talking, let's take a quick look at what minis are all about.